BC Place is the place to be for tonight's matchup between Whitecaps FC and the Seattle Sounders. Both of these teams in a race to the finish in the Western Conference. Seattle battling for second, third, or fourth. Vancouver holding on by 2 points to the fifth and final playoff spot in that Western Conference.
And Maddox, Robson has some talent ahead of him, and he has to be able to find them.
And here's
Rosales out there. These two guys up top are going to have a big smile on their face. They've got the man that could pull the strings.
Silviu Petrescu from Waterloo, Ontario is our referee tonight. He was in charge of these two teams at CenturyLink Field in August. That was a 2-0 win for the Seattle Sounders. Cascadia rivals reunite. Playoff spots on the line. Seattle can clinch tonight with a draw or a win. Started the last two games against Portland and San Jose after returning from Sweden World Cup duty. Here's a drive from Ozzy Alonso. Wasn't far wide.
Well, Ozzy Alonso could hit him from distance, and you love him in this area. He's running early. Scuffs it a little bit into the ground. I think he was waiting for that maybe dummy from Evans or just skimming the ball one touch, but when he took that first touch, it threw his rhythm off to get onto that ball and hit it cleanly.
There's a possibility of a break in numbers here for the Seattle Sounders. Eddie Johnson, Brad Evans ahead of him. He slides it to the left-hand side towards Mauro Rosales. First time ball in towards Evans. Inches away from an opening goal. I wonder if Brad Evans actually got there, you know, and couldn't connect correctly. Let's take a look at the entire breakaway.
Watch how fast they break. John Thornton trying to chest this ball down and get a shot, but Mauro Rosales, little fake here, great strength, plays the ball, and that was the moment right there. They didn't step on Freddie Montero, and their number's up. That's 3v2. This is a perfectly placed ball, and this one maybe just a little bit ahead. Evans trying to get up with it. Maybe a diving header is a better option than trying to reach that foot out.
Kofi. Gershon Kofi. There's the run. Matix took his time. It was a sliding challenge from Jeff Park. It was a split second there for Darren Matix. He decided against the early shot, and that enabled Park to slide in and get the challenge in.
Well done from Kofi here. Splits the defense right here. Drags the ball from his right to his left. Does it again. Perfect pace on this, but look at this little hesitation. Maddox makes the right run. The ball's there. He wanted that little extra effort to fake a shot and get his head up to see how the goalie reacted. Just hit that. Don't even look. You have to know where the goal is and take that shot when you can.
Kenny Miller. Oh, chance here for Matix. Can he get round the outside? Oh, this is a big moment. Petrescu says no penalty. Jeff Park was the defender. Michael Sperning was off his line. He's now hobbling. Matix is still down on the ground. Leo Gonzalez will send the ball out of play. And Martin Rennie, the coach, is standing on the corner of his technical area a few moments ago with his palms raised to the heavens towards Silviu Petrescu. That is a big moment in the match because Jeff Park, if a foul had been given, could have been in trouble for denying a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, if he calls a foul there, you'd have to say Jay Demerit is tossed out of the game. And here's a look at it. Lets the ball run through, and it goes the other side. Little bit of arms there. Yeah, I think the only thing that would have bailed out Park here is that little bit of arms as Sperning's out there to make a challenge, and immediately Maddox reaches for that right hamstring.
Camilo again. Robson. Here's Kenny Miller. Two former Scotland internationals. Well, certainly that's the case with Robson, not necessarily with Miller, but they're combining well. There's Kofi. Now Rochat drives it left-footed. Oh, it's a stinging effort. Camilo misses his kick, and Jeff Park can clear. Boy, that ball was fizzing in the air. Sperning, he got a left hand to it in the end. His wrist was strong, but it was more moving and knuckling all over the place from Rochat. What a strike that was.
Fields so well. Pick up this ball, and this is that last shot. Watch this ball move in the air. When you lock your angle, and it actually takes a little bit of deflection too. When you lock that ankle and hit down on the ball, it does all sorts of things in the air. It takes a deflection. Sperning almost runs past it, reaches back, and comes up with a huge save, and Camilo duffs that.
Bodies forward here for the Seattle Sounders. Tiffin on that right foot. Here comes the service into the area. Headed clear by Rochat, who's dropped into that centre-back role again from central midfield. Ozzy Alonso steps past him. Now Evans slides it through. Johnson Low drive is saved by Knighton. He's outside of YP Lee here. Here is Barry Robson. Gets that left-footed service in. Chance for Kofi. Can he get a shot away? He delays it. Still an opportunity. The drive comes in. It's deflected. And it's wide. It's a corner kick. Watson with the left-footed effort. But they work that one nicely.
Well, as Watson gets past this first defender, watch, he's expecting after this first fake for there to be contact right there. Had a little bit of space, tried to free it up on that left foot, couldn't get the shot off, ends up falling to Watson. That deflection had Schmerning going the wrong way.
Return from an ankle injury to face San Jose last weekend, Christian Tiffert. Here it comes, plenty of spin on that, and it's cleared off the line. Jeff Park was there. YP Lee with an important clearance on the post. Still with Seattle, Johansson. Deep cross this time. Should be Brad Knighton's, and it is. Well, Jeff Park goals are collector's items, but he almost had a third of his career here.
Well, and he just beats the man to the ball, gets that foot up high. Watch Rashad expecting to go down and head this one, and see that called as a dangerous play sometimes. Rashad going down and chasing it with his head, but that's why you put someone on the post.
Zakawani in the penalty area, joined by Eddie Johnson now. Alonso. Andy Rose at the back post. The header comes in towards Zakawani. Once again outside the penalty area, on his right foot. Oh, he's deflected. What a save by Knighton. He was wrong-footed. And he gets a round of applause from Jay Demerit, who I think for a split second thought that was in. Excellent save.
Well, good turn here from Zakawani. Watch how quickly he gets it onto that right foot. But look at this deflection. That is a terrific save. Going the wrong way, expecting the ball to his right, changed direction, quickly gets down, makes that big save with his left hand.
Would have been a heartbreaker for Vancouver. Barry Robson. Here comes the delivery. Kenny Miller with the header. Camillo to win it, and it's wide. And 2 or 3 Vancouver Whitecaps have just dropped to the turf. They are distraught. That was the chance. The substitute has blown his lines.
Great back heel, and this is the first time we've seen the forwards make a near post run and a far post run, and it falls to him. Just misses that far post. Kenny Miller trying to flick that towards goal. Finds Camillo, just tries to rip it, and that's going to be the last kick of the ball.
Would you believe it? The last kick of the game. Camillo could have been the hero for the Vancouver Whitecaps.